Scorpio, how you doing, guys? I've had to start your reading again because I kind of got very distracted. Something kind of happened and I thought I don't want to get the cards back out and do them again. So, how you doing, Scorpio? This is going to be your last 48 hours, okay, and then the next 48 hours. But for some of you, right at the beginning when I was channeling, I kept hearing Omar or Armar or Ahmed, okay, or Oh My Mum or Debbie Ma or Deb or anybody again with D, Danielle, Danny Glover, Life Path 7. You might be dealing with a Cancerian or Life Path 7, or an Oh Dear, which would mean my old dear. Okay, so here it might be Elijah or Lee or Laura or Lucy. I'm also hearing Laura, Liz, Linda and Belinda, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn / Gemini. Could be dealing with, for a lot of you, something to do around your mother. The mother could be a lover of a Gemini, if not possible Capricorn, but a Life Path 6 energy possible. If you didn't know, very quickly, for the newcomers, I read in numerology. Okay, so I was getting a lot of questions about it, but it is all over on the teaching tier. So as a Scorpio, it can be a Life Path 4, but because Aries is also a 4, okay, if I was doing a Life Path reading, it's basically calling out the same thing. So it's Life Path 4, Scorpio, or an Aries, and see if you find any similarities in the actual messages, okay? So channeled wise, I'm hearing Oh My Mother, something to do with constantly talking about my mother, or it's all family kind of related stuff, okay? Something to do around your relatives or family, like always around my family, like always around them, okay? Or Laura, I keep hearing Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, a Capricorn. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go on with the actual reading itself. So the cards that came out was actually the Six of Swords, which was like a Gemini energy or a Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles upright. Now, if we start to look at your job energy, there's this trying to work as hard as I can, but I keep swapping things. I keep changing things. Now, there really could be a Gemini here where it's kind of I keep changing my mind. 1 minute it's this, the next minute it's that. 1 minute I change my job description, then I'm kind of changing this. It feels like organising a hell of a lot to do with around your work sector, wherever it is that you're working and what you're doing. It's kind of I have a really good idea, but I need to execute it, okay? I'm also hearing someone that keeps calling someone cute, okay? Or execute, something to do around your ex is cute or something like that. So it might have to do with an ex-lover, okay, for a lot of you. Anyway, so I keep picking up strong messages around your work here of keep deciding what to do to make a business grow, okay? Because it's building and building and building and building, but it's kind of I want some more. So it's kind of I need to do more. I need to add a little bit more to it. I need to add this. I need to take away that. And it might be like analytics. People like me, I always say that the Eight of Pentacles is a tarot card reader, okay? So me, for instance, you'll see, okay, that I'm changing a lot of my thumbnails and so on and so forth, and it's a little bit like that, okay? I'm doing this. It might be also the vlog. If you didn't know, the new vlog is out with me and Emily travelling, and we've got a load more coming up, so that is a part. You can find that below. Okay, but it's kind of like that. I'm juggling loads of things. I've got work here. It might be an entrepreneur, okay? Someone that does tarot readings, maybe. You might want a tarot reading, or you're working at some point here and you're kind of juggling different jobs, like a 9 to 5, a part-time job here, and I just kind of float around just doing different things. Now, if you're a company owner and a business on the name Donna, or a company owner or a business owner, it's kind of you probably have 2 projects that you do, okay? And it's kind of forgetting about one and building one up more. So I have to concentrate on this because this is my main bread and butter, okay? So this has to go on the back burner for a little while I concentrate more on this job. So some of you, like I said, you could have 2 part-time jobs or 1 full-time job, and then you do something for a hobby here. For instance, music and stuff, I do music vlogging, so loads of different things. It can also be part of Gemini. I do that with my moon sign, constantly doing different projects, probably not finishing one, okay, and then going on to the next project, probably not finishing that. And it's kind of this, trying to organise everything all at once and trying to get all projects done, okay, and trying to get everything that I do around my work finished, okay. So if you're tarot card readers and you're watching, you're possibly doing things like that, okay, changing things up, which is normally what a lot of people do. If you're not tarot card readers, okay, and it is just basically business and you've got hobbies, it's kind of I can't wait to finish my work so I can continue on with my hobby, okay. Might be something around a hobbit hole. Now, a hobbit hole here is people that do Pokemon And it's like they do all of these events where they invite a load of people over. It's a bit like so this might be your guy that does this, I don't know, or Jai. Like, what do you call it, where guys have it in America mainly, like Little League or something like that, and they kind of like have a hobby. Apart from the relationship, they have something else going as well, okay? Because I'm picking up like a meeting of you or your partner, and we meet up and we do things that are more related to like our project, okay? So something that is constantly on your mind. It might be esoteric for a lot of people here. I'm also hearing Eric or Erica, okay? Alika, or something like that. Ali, Alison, Abby, Abigail, Amber. What else have we got here? Now, the Six of Swords, I'm kind of picking up that for a lot of you, you're deciding if you're going to be going away very soon. Someone's also very frivolous. They kind of like, they help out quite a lot, okay? I'm just here to help, okay? So I'm also having the name Neville or Nigel, anybody beginning with N, okay? Like, very helpful, this person. Like, they open the door to for people and whatnot. Chivalry. Let's see, what else have we got for you, Scorpio? So we give you loads of messages on this channel. We don't just base it upon love all the time, okay? So I'm hearing fog on the Tyne is all mine. So it might be somewhere in Britain, like Manchester, Leeds. Picking up the name Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Leeds, Sheffield, Leeds, Manchester, up north, basically, because I keep hearing fog on the Tyne. So it might be London as well, people from London, pretty much kind of like closer to me. But you might be travelling. Like I said, this could be where you have to travel quite a bit, or your person just for work. Okay, so if you don't travel for work, your partner could, and they're always travelling backwards and forwards to work. And if not, some of you might be going away. Yeah, I'm picking up that someone's very like helpful. I'm picking up for the moment for the people that are actually in relationships. It's kind of like this person, you're doing this project together, and this person helps you out doing this project, whatever it is that you do. It's kind of like talking to people of interest that you have to build up a possible business. So I'm sorry I have to keep talking about myself, but I do have Scorpio in my chart. I just have to kind of like get you to know what these kind of possibly mean. Okay, so this would be like building up a tarot channel. It would also be doing anything like music related or like vlogging, like I do as well, and I do that. And it's kind of like working on this project with your partner, doing like vlogging, internet-based businesses, blah, 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 and working on a project. It doesn't matter what project that is, but that is kind of there, okay, for a lot of you. That's sort of like work and also some sort of like building up a business, but something that you get a lot of enjoyment out of, okay, that you enjoy doing on my free time. That's the thing with businesses, you have to build them up from your free time. That is what takes it. You see, you don't always get money from that. Like my vlog and my, don't get money from my vlog. But do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like trying to build up something that you've got going, but you may not be receiving any money for it as such, because it might be like another part of like a part-time where I'm kind of doing it like that, okay? Some of you have got different jobs. You kind of like do something and then you also do another job as well. For a lot of you, keeps coming over around. I keep hearing Rob or Robin or Robert or Robertson, Steve, Tina names. Let's see. Let's give you a little bit more here, Scorpio. Tell me what this Six of Swords has been about for the last 48 hours. Project working. So you could be dealing with a third party, maybe, I don't know. But someone travels quite a lot, or you've been really talking about travelling, like going away for a little while, okay? Just having like a week or two or something, like a short, long stay, okay? And thinking about going away. Let's see. Walk around the pond. I keep hearing pond tarot or pond. What's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, there is something here around someone keep changing their mind. It could possibly be a Gemini or a Capricorn, but I'm always changing my mind. 1 minute, it's going to also be like bipolar, okay? bipolar doesn't make you change your mind. That would be more of your mood. Your mind doesn't change all the time because of bipolar. Your mood does. So one minute I'm up, the next minute I'm down. One minute I'm up, the next minute I'm down. Right? If you suffer through any kind of like mental illness, but there could be someone in the family, okay, that you might not get on with, that you find like they're not as fair as what you think that it is. Like, oh, okay, they're saying that some of you might be thinking that there's an affair going on. I'm also picking up fairground attraction, that we're going to a place where there is a fair, physical one. Like, I don't know, like an art fair, or where there's loads of rides and stuff like that, and a fair. Unless you see it as an affair that someone's having in a relationship. But I'm not saying that that's there. It's up to you whether you know that or not. Some of you definitely are in a relationship here. It's just deciding where to go. You've been kind of like thinking, you know, what, should we go away for a week or two, weekend? Where shall we go? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Trying to get away from the family. What is the Six of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, building up a business. There you go. It really does seem, I know it's very mundane kind of, a mundane kind of reading, Scorpio. It seems that a lot of you here, what I'm picking up, are in a relationship. You're building up your business. Okay, you've been discussing where to go for a little bit of a trip and a little bit of a, you know, weekend away or something, dirty weekend or something. Okay, financing your job, continuing on working, and talking with your partner. Ace of Cups. Something to do around this Queen of Swords here, which might be around a mother. But you've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could have this in your chart, and you're seeing one as well. Like, you know, the paradox number could mean that your person that you talk to has air in their chart, as well as possible you as well. But 100% in a relationship here for a lot of you, what I'm picking up. A majority of the stuff that you've been talking about is mainly around like your business, working on a project together, doing that kind of stuff, and then also possible going away for a weekend or having a break for a lot of you. If you've not been talking about that, it's mainly traveling for work and things. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what's going on with the next 48 hours with Scorpio? Next 48 for Scorpio. So you got Three of Pentacles, could be dealing with the Piscean. You got the Seven of Cups now. Just move these aside quickly. So project working, project manager also. I'm picking up like I do a lot of projects. Okay, I'm always doing a lot of projects. I've always got my hand in something. Okay, it could be a Steve or a Stephen, but I've always got my hand in something. Okay, always doing something. I'm picking up like very busy energy. I'm always concentrating on this and concentrating on that, doing a lot of projects, money, they keep saying, like anything that can build up more finances or subscription rates and stuff like that if you're doing tarot. Well, any kind of, it doesn't really matter, like music or anything that you're interested in. Seven of Cups here also, like I said, for a lot of you, you could be in a third energy, but I'm not really seeing it as such. But you do have a Three with the World here, someone that's at a distance, okay? I'm picking up that your person, you may not live with them, okay? And you work separately. Separate lives. Scorpio, next 48. The donkey. So, what on earth is going on here? I don't know. Not a lot. I can't see any signs of cheating and manipulating. I'm just picking up like a boring kind of going to work, doing that sort of stuff. Okay, thinking about where to possible travel. Okay, daydreaming quite a lot. Okay, about a plan that you've got. Like I said, this is normally when you start building up a business or you start to be intrigued about something, okay, and you have to make a plan in order to execute it. So it's kind of like, you know what, well, at least we've got a plan, at least we know direction, we know what I'm doing, okay. But obviously if there's metaphysical connections here and you're not with the person, then it's not going anywhere because no one's, see, someone's communicating here and someone isn't here. So what we also do, sorry, because I haven't done a reading in a couple of days, is we turn this into a you versus them as well. Okay. So if you're looking at an energy of someone that is in a present relationship here, because you've got the Six of Cups, they're concentrated on work, finances and stuff like that. If this energy here and this side is metaphysical, I don't think you're even communicating with this side, because this side is communicating with the person that they're with. Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, okay? And they're within this energy of possible Piscean, Gemini, or maybe Capricorn, Leo kind of energies, Aquarian placements. That's this energy. If this energy is the metaphysical side, I don't think you're even talking to the person here. Okay, so it might be just where you're in a metaphysical time warp of like you're just connected spiritually to the person, but there's no, you know, it's just an awakening. Lead us not into temptation. I'm tempted about you, but I can't do anything about it. So it relates to waiting. If you look at the 7 being a 7 of Pentacles, and then you get a 6 of Swords again this side. So you got like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius this side. So this is arrived now. So at the beginning you kind of got like this plan that you might be doing. Okay, later on actually comes where you actually do start moving. Okay, so you arrive. So it does feel like this plan of travel. Okay, by the time we've kind of like planned all this is us going. Okay, and if you're not actually leaving yet, then it will just relate more to like a future-based kind of energy of going forward. Let's see. Some of you might be going to visit your children or your grandkids. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio for the next... Fucking hell. For the next 48, Scorpio. So you got 7 of Pentacles. This side's kind of like waiting. I really am starting to pick this side up here as a, I don't know if you can see, starting to pick it up more as the metaphysical connection that just seems to be waiting. Somebody in the family waits on someone hand and foot. Meaning I do a lot of things for other people, but I never seem to get much back in return. But I kind of just do it anyway. So it feels like, well, I just do it anyway. It doesn't really matter. That's just my job. And it might be a parenting situation. And I just like wait on everybody hand and foot. This is like doing loads of chores. Waiting on everybody hand and foot. Okay. So normally, if you've got like A or Lee, I keep hearing L's. Normally, if you're in a metaphysical connection with a person, normally that is the waiting game. Because normally people wait for a person to split up. That's normally what kind of happens. I'm also hearing the name Norma or Norman. Norman? Mormon. Some of you might be Mormons, like religion. What's this 3? Going to church here. Take me to church. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is the 5 of Swords. So some of you are getting really wound up maybe with a third party. It could be anybody in your family or so. It could be getting frustrated and fed up around work. Okay, this is where someone always wants your attention but you're not bothered about giving them it. Okay, because you're just making me go further away from you. There's further and further distance, you know. Because it could be because of a 3, because you've got 2 and 1 of Swords here. Okay, so he holds 3 swords. So it's pretty much like, look, I'm fucking not even a part of this. I don't even want a part of it, okay? But if you're metaphysically connected, don't forget you can walk away physically, just not metaphysically. Because if you still think and feel and have all of those very fucking frustrated and fed up and anger issues, you're still going through something that's very codependent, which is an awakening, which is the connection that you can't see. If you can't see it, you can't get rid of it. Okay, but you can walk away from a person physically, just not metaphysically, until that's over. So there's an energy here where some of you might be arguing about work within the next 48 hours. Okay, projects that you're working on. You might work on this project with this person, but it starts an argument over something that you're doing, and you're working together. 8 and 1 is 9, so it could be either a Virgo placement somewhere or Life Path 9. Okay, and you work on this project with this money related stuff, or basically just working on a project, but the person that you work on the project with, there really could be someone at that work station that you work. I'm also hearing workstation, so it would be that there's probably cubicles of people that work in the same building, and you might start arguing with this person at work. Okay, there's that. If it isn't and it's just a project that you work on, this person also gets very frustrated when you work on this project for some reason. I don't know why, but you both kind of end up arguing. Now, I'm also hearing some of you might have to go to court, okay? Might be going to court, and this is like trying to appeal, but they don't seem to be, you know, giving me what I want, okay? I never seem to get what I want. I never get my own way. What's the 7 of Cups? Seven of Cups is the Eight of Swords. Someone's breathing down your neck constantly on this side. So if this is a person that's at home or that is constantly around you all the time, it's kind of like this person just makes you feel very uncomfortable when they're around you, okay? Because it's kind of like they breathe down your neck for like answers, or they just basically just breathe down your neck. And it's kind of like every time I'm at home and I'm stuck in this circumstance, man, do I get fucking really frustrated and pissed off, man, because you're always fucking breathing down my neck. So you're always next to me. Can't you just get out of the way? Like, it feels like there's not enough room, right? So you might be in a very small flat, okay? Or you just live somewhere where it's kind of like this person breathes down your neck for answers, or they're just always around you, okay? Always around you, okay? Playing mind games and manipulating and fighting, teasing you, okay? Kind of like, I can let you go whenever I want, blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff, right? So that could be someone at home, because you do have a lot of 6 energies. Could be a person that has like Leo and Aquarium maybe in their chart. Somebody's trying to get the attention of this person if you don't live together, okay? If you live here and your partner lives here, they keep trying to get your attention to go over here, okay? So it's a little bit like, don't you want to come over? It's like, well, not really tonight. Why don't you come over here? And it's like, well, I don't really want to. So they keep like, well, why don't you never want to come over here? Why don't you never want to come and visit? Why don't you ever? I mean, it might be around families and stuff, and you don't live with them, and they're constantly saying, well, why don't you want to come? Why don't you want to do this? Why don't you want to do that? And you're like, I just can't be doing with all the fucking arguments, because this could be the in-laws or the in-laws, okay? And this is the family that are asking you to go over, and you're like, nah, bruv, I'm just going to stick with my relationship. You don't get on with my partner, okay? So this might be where families don't get on with people that are in relationships. You're in a relationship, but the family are this side, and they don't like this energy here, and that's why they're always arguing, okay? Knight of Pentacles, Star, Aquarian or Leo. Sorry, I'm sweating. It's so hot in the UK at the moment. It's half the reason why I've got the camera pointing downwards. Yeah, it's like this. We're optimistic about the future, and we just can't wait to get going. It's like, I can't wait to have a break off work. So it might be where you've got something like you're just, you've got a steady job going, but you're just looking forward to having some time off work, possible to travel, which is the 6 of Swords. I can't wait until we go away, but I'm still having to wait, because you've got then the 7 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like where everybody's planning vacations, maybe, or just weekends away. If this is relating to a metaphysical, because this is definite metaphysical energy, it's not even going anywhere. I don't think you're even speaking to the person that's metaphysically connected. I don't know if they're actually just like playing mind games with themselves and getting really wound up by cross-watching and finding out answers that they don't like. And, this is normally where people start spying on Facebook. And they spy on Facebook and they see their partner with their partner that they're with. And then they look at it and think, fuck that, that's really fucking annoying me. I don't know why I keep looking at that person I don't like. Right? And it could be anybody, but it winds me up. This could even be anybody online. Like I said, anything online. Okay, I look upon someone's stuff of what they're doing around their work. So what they do for work, I can't stand it. They do this, they do that, or they do the same as I do, and I don't like what they do. Oh, they do, don't they? Don't. Could be someone from Scouserland or something. Hey, Teddy. Could be Teddy Tibbs or something like that. And it's like, hey, I can't fucking stand the fact that you do what I do. It's like, well, I can't help that, Teddy. I'm not the same as what you are, And you're like, I don't give a fuck, la. You ever heard of Scouser starting to have a fucking argument with people? It's very fucking diplomatic. Hey, why don't you fuck off, la? Don't fucking talk to me like that. I don't like it. Could be fucking Scottish as well. How am I supposed to do what I fucking do what I tell you? We don't want to call it money of door. I don't fucking, where am I supposed to fucking put it? What? Oh, you're fucking right annoying me there. Anyway, so you could be arguing with someone at work. This could be spying on a third energy. And when you do, you find something out that you don't like. You don't like it. Someone could be succeeding. Like, I'm doing really well at work, okay? And someone there doesn't like the fact that they do better than other people at work or something like that. Because this is competition. Okay, I've got competition, I have to beat the competition, and I don't like it when other people are getting more noticed than what I am. Okay, so I don't like other people getting noticed, I have to be centre of attention. And it can be that. Okay, so it can be around your work sector of where you're working. Yeah. And if you're metaphysically connected, like I said, this side is just like you're just kind of like really frustrated. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. Oh no. Could be a very difficult energy around a Gemini or a Capricorn, possible Virgo. This is also an awakening. This is like, oh no, my God, my twin has given me PTSD. No. No. Not everybody suffers through PTSD. Okay. An awakening. Hope you realise an awakening gives you disorientated energy. Okay, don't know my head from my fucking arsehole. I'm waking up and realising that everybody's a fucking narcissist. Everybody's very argumentative. People, leave me alone. Right? Or common people, or Jarvis Cocker. But yeah, the metaphysical energy is possibly just waiting. You could be having a hell of a lot of arguments in family. This is your family. This is you in a relationship. Okay, so we're going to leave that at that for the moment. Okay, that's just a little bit of a freebie. If you want your actually week readings like I do for Patreon, I've now just started to do these for YouTube. Over on Patreon is where I actually do your weekly reading for each star sign. So we go through a week spread, clarify them, and then we also look into hidden truth, messages of closure, and in the dark side. And I kind of like float around with different cards and give you messages from different people and what to expect coming up for your week. Okay, if you would like that, you can find the link provided below for Patreon, but it is the weekly and monthly access bundle. If you would like the teaching tier, I'm actually going to do another teaching segment very soon, and we try to throw out 4 or 5 over there per month. And there's like 32 or 33 over there at the moment. I think I might do one today, actually. But we'll see. But if you want to join the teaching tier, that is constantly open also. And that is another tier that you can join on Patreon if you like. I'm also a music producer and also run a vlog as well. And if you would like to do that, you can follow those links provided below and see my life behind tarot and what it's actually like, doing loads of different things. Travelling, cooking, arguing, screaming, shouting, fighting, enjoying loads of different stuff, really. Okay? All right, guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.